everybody. How you doing today? Hope you're having a happy Valentine's Day. I ended up giving myself quite the treat today, and that included a little lesson with live streaming. It's good to learn every single day. So if you're joining with me live, let me know that you're here. Drop me some Valentine's Days. Give me some Valentine's Days. I'd give them back to you, but anyhow, maybe next time. So listen, I don't know how many of you use Restream or use Restream and have ecamm producing all the back end of it for the broadcast. So if that's you, let me know. I happen to use ecamm, and I've used StreamYard, and I do have Restream. But today, I had a heck of a time getting the LinkedIn comments to show up through ecamm for me to display. So I thought, instead of me just being a person that gathers information and keeps it to myself, I thought I'd come out here and share it with you, because I know there's a lot of people in the ecamm community that follow my page, and from different little groups and stuff. So I thought that it would be fun to share that and all that jazz. So hey, you ready to dig in for a little demo? I'm going to keep this short and sweet so you can have a really sweet Valentine's Day. And let me know. This is a survey of the day. You ready? Candy or flowers? What's your pick? If you had to pick your own gift, would it be candy or flowers today? I'll take a little bit of both, but I like flowers. I do. I like flowers. I do. But candy can always make anybody happy, right? So, okay, let's dig in. You ready? Let's go have a little bit of fun. So this is Restream. In fact, let me close out of here because I literally just scheduled this meeting right before I came live. Now, one of the there's multiple advantages of scheduling your meeting in advance, including being able to promote and being found a little bit differently in some unique ways across multiple platforms. So Restream is equivalent, I would say, to StreamYard, but it doesn't have a lot of the functionality and the ability to really get down and hyper control things the way that ecamm does. And I absolutely love ecamm. If you want to try it out, let me know, and I have a link that I can give you for a free 14-day trial. So this is a skinny. This is what you do. If you are trying to get your LinkedIn comments to show up into Restream and have them feed into ecamm so that you can showcase it during your live stream. So what you want to do is come over to the section events, and then you're going to create an event. And the option that you have to select is the one right there that says Restream Studio. It's the very top one. Now, what I was doing before, or a couple of times, was the RTMP, which is typical for OBS, or even Zoom, or even ecamm. I've broadcast it through ecamm, but LinkedIn, it's different than other social media platforms. They're working out a lot of the kinks still in live streaming. In fact, ecamm did a boot camp last week, and I went through all of those classes, and they were saying they're still working on making some pretty significant changes in LinkedIn and trying to improve their live streaming, and I believe that they will. But if you use either of these two, Restream or Encoder, the comments will come up from Twitter, Facebook groups, pages, your profile, YouTube, all of them, except for LinkedIn. So you definitely want to use this Restream. Now, another word of caution I want to share with you is, if you have your own group, make sure ahead of time you have all the permissions set up to allow the app ecamm or Restream to broadcast into that. And that's super simple. Just click in the settings of your group. However, if you go to broadcast into someone else's group, you might not be able to, or you may be limited to just streaming like on your cell phone. So part of that's going to have to do with the way that group administrator has set up that group, like who can post, when they can post, or even if they approve your live stream. So just make sure that you're following all your group rules and get them going. So anyways, you just click that Restream, enter the name of your stream that you're going to do and then do a description. I always like to include a thumbnail and keeping it rich with imagery and minimal text. If you can, try to center your text in the dead center of your thumbnail. And the reason why is because it will show up better through multiple platforms in the way that that image is presented. So you don't have like somebody's face or the text getting cut off. Just have the text right in the center. And typically it'll come across all the platforms where you can actually see what that thumbnail says. And it's a good thing to always go back and check. You know, your artwork that you're putting out there while promoting your event. How does it look? You know, does it look good? Does it look off center? Is your head cut off? You know, I'd love to know. Are you checking your photos? So Isha says, flowers, girl, I'm with you. I love the flowers. I love the flowers. Do you have a favorite flower? I have a couple. I could talk flowers for days. I'd love to do an ecamm trial. All right, I'll send you over a link. And along the way, you know, if you need help doing like a little tutorial how to get set up, let me know. It's a little bit of there's a little learning curve that's on it. But on the other end of that learning curve, it gives you the ability to do some powerful things with video presentation, being able to control audio of yourself or even audio somebody's sending to you, where you can control some of their volume coming in and out. You have access to so many tools that are focused on live streaming, but it's in a this is one word of caution is ecamm is for Mac users, so they don't do PCs. So just to confirm, if you are on a Mac. I love orchids, dendrobiums, and all of them. I love all of them. They're so fun. You can go like, what is it? Blue bomb orchids, which are that bright, crazy, looks like electric coloring through the orchid. It is, those are dyed that way. They don't come that way, but it's like bright cobalt blue and purple. And actually, I think one of my favorites though would be the white, like a white orchid. So delicate. I've used those a lot in centerpieces, like coming up out of the top of it to make it really dramatic. They kind of look like little butterflies, I think. Just so pretty. Oh, rock and roll. You are a Mac girl. Me too. Smart lady. So I'll get you that link. And then if you want help walking through some of the setup or something, just send me a message and we could do like a little Zoom or something, or a little tutorial like this. So what is this? Voom today. All right. I don't know what that is, but VUM. All right, we'll take it. I don't mind putting in the effort to learn because I really want my live streams to be amazing. And that's the attitude that will allow you to do amazing live streams. And the biggest thing is getting on and consistently doing it over and over, and then adding a little bit each time with the tools and technology and software that you use, and to be patient with yourself. You know, I just saw this really simple post. I think it was on it was on LinkedIn, and somebody had this diagram of like circles that were overlapping, and it was explaining how you can have two different things going on at the same time, that you can feel confident, but then feel stressed out. You can feel like you're learning, but feel like you're not getting it. And sometimes if we can get over that hurdle of the someplace in between, eventually we get to the end result of what we want, like being a kick booty live streamer. A couple places that I want to suggest you to go check out too, for groups that I'm even learning from. Doc Rock, he's my mentor. He's my coach. You can find him over on YouTube. I've learned a lot from him. And there's live streaming pros. So those are great places to get tutorials, but it's more of like just an open community. And I think that's one of my favorite things about ecamm is the community that just comes in and embraces. So I got stumped on this, and there were a couple people from different spots that were saying, oh, do this and do that. And then I realized it was literally as simple as I clicked the wrong thing, if you can believe that. But sometimes that's how that happens. You make a little hiccup, you get back up, try it again, and have a little bit of fun. And then you throw in a snap cam and you put some hearts on your face and you smile for a minute. So anyhow, I'm enjoying live streaming and I appreciate all of you coming by. So in the meantime, I just wish you a lot of abundance today with, a heart-centered sort of day. Sometimes if you're single, it can still be a beautiful Valentine's Day, or if you're with a loved one, it's a great way to celebrate your love together. All right, that's all I got for you today, you guys. In the meantime, have an absolutely beautiful day and keep on learning. We'll see ya.